Hi game fans, and welcome again to the Steam Chamber. I'm Lord Elemental, and today I'm taking a look at Knights of Pen and Paper Plus One Edition. Now, some of you may already be familiar with Knights of Pen and Paper, as it started off life as a mobile game and has just received a port to PC, and more specifically Steam. Now, this one is by Behold Studios and is published by Paradox Interactive and is actually available to buy now on Steam. There are two editions. One is the standard edition and there is a deluxe edition that features a special guest character from Magicka, a new farm village map, a sci-fi pack for the bedroom, and a treasure chest with over 800 gold in, which is in-game gold that helps a new player get a head start on their adventure. Now, if you are already familiar with Knights and Pen and Paper, then there won't really be a whole lot of new stuff for you here. The mobile version of the game actually has received an update now, and is also the same plus one edition, which basically means it should be pretty much the same on Android devices. The difference is now that you can have it in landscape mode, whereas before you could only have it in portrait mode. That's because they've converted it to landscape mode for PC monitors. For those of you that aren't familiar with the game, it is a retro style pixel art RPG, but it's very much done rather than in the style of you actually playing the RPG adventure, the in-game adventure. You are playing the role, essentially taking part in a tabletop sort of D&D session. So you choose your characters, which are real life characters, and then you give them their role play roles, and then your games master then presents you with your scenarios and challenges, and you take part. So it's this weird meta mix of real life roleplay and in-game roleplay. It's got some really nice mechanics, and what's nice is the game lets you set the difficulty for yourself as you go along. So when you are presented with an enemy, you are able to choose how many you're going to face at any one time, which will also tell you how greater the difficulty will be, so you can really set yourself up for some various challenges. There's some really nice little features in the game, and the art style is absolutely fantastic. The only thing I'll say against the PC conversion is the price. They're currently asking for £8, which, while it's probably enough game for that sort of money, unfortunately they never charge that sort of price for the mobile versions, and seeing as you're getting nothing really different for the PC version than you are on the mobile version, I really don't understand the huge difference in price. I mean, at the end of the day, it isn't going to have cost them a lot of money to port it over. I'm pretty sure it's Unity as well, so it would have taken minimal effort to port it. It would just been a matter of expanding the artwork, unless of course they'd already done that beforehand anyway. There's no real way of knowing. It's a really interesting little game, and it's one of those games that you can burn absolute hours on. The PC conversion has lost nothing from the tablet version. There's still plenty to do, plenty of the world to explore, plenty of items to buy, spells to learn. The only other downside to it for some people would be the grind. You will find if you just go from area to area and move on to the next area, then you will get to a point where you have to face bosses and you will just get destroyed in one hit, and it will just keep happening. And I've had a couple of people complain about this, and I had to explain to them that it is one of those games that does expect you to grind, because it is a take-up of RPGs as well as traditional pen and paper RPG games. And so you are required to grind a little in order to get your character levels up, in order to be able to take on the bosses. While this isn't going to be a problem for some people, it will be a problem for others. Ultimately, though, it is a great little game, and it's definitely worth your time. Again, I think it is worth the money. I just think that perhaps it would have been nicer if they would have dropped the price just a little. At the end of the day, it will give you plenty of game for that money, and it's one of those games that you'll play through again as well. You're not going to play it just once. You are going to play it through a couple of times, as it does always entertain. As I said, that is available now on Steam, and I don't think there is a demo available for it. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, then please do like, comment and subscribe, and we'll be back again soon.